Right guys, welcome back to the channel. You joined me for 24 hours at the Rising Sun Fishery in York. And yeah, just myself this time. Unfortunately Craig has to work, so grace you with my own presence on this video. Now conditions wise, it's looking fantastic for a bite, I'm not going to lie. I've got the wind just hacking into my corner. It's been blowing up here all night. And yeah, it's overcast, windy, everything that you need to produce a bite, so to say. So I'm all set up, rods are on the dance floor, and yeah, happy with my spots. I've fished this peg twice before, so I know where I am. I know my spots. I've got a rod just down to the left, and I've got a rod out into the middle, and a rod just off the island. So I'm feeling optimistic about this. Throughout this session I'm going to use DNA baits only. I brought 5 kilo of the DNA SLK squid liver krill, and I'm going to be using the boilies. They're only 8mm boilies, so they're very small. I'm just going to use them as a loose feed, just to try and keep them down there for longer, sort of thing. Cracking a few up, maybe crushing a few down, and yeah, just see how that goes. I've got the DNA range of pop-ups, you know, so I'm solely going to use DNA for this session and just see how I get on, basically. Something I've not done before. I'm also going to throw some bags in to the equation, some solid PVA bags on an inline setup. Purchased a few inline leads, and that's my approach for this session, basically. Yeah. So simple as mainline, ProLogic, Mimicry Ghost, inline lead, a running lead, no death rigs, a little short rig, year big, in the bag, solid bags, with some SLK boilies and some pellets, some krill pellets. I'm going to switch it up throughout this session, and we're going to have a look at a few spots. And yeah, we're going to see how I go about approaching a venue, and hopefully we can put some fish on the bank. It'll be a pleasure. I'm going to also have a chat with you about these new alarms that I've bought. I bought some of these ProLogic, I think the K3s alarms, so we'll have a chat about them, you know, and we'll do a bit of rig talking and bits and bats. Now it is windy out here. We're going to get winds of up to something like 40-50 mile an hour or something like that, so filming is going to be a little bit difficult throughout this session, so hopefully we may, you know, get some footage. If not, we'll go into the bivvy, we'll do some bits in there, bits of rigs, bits and bats, and whenever I can we'll come outside and we'll get some footage of the actual place. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this, so hopefully stay tuned, we can put some carp on the bank, and yeah, see how Super Kev does it. Right guys, kettle's going on, and we'll catch you all soon. So I've been here an hour, and yeah, nothing's happened up to press. Rods are out, and yeah, I just believe I'm on good spots. So I'm not going to change anything. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to sit on my hands and just wait it out. I'm going to do a rig switch up in about half an hour. I'll do a little switch up. I've got them here made up. So I've got the DNA switch, pink one. It's a pop-up, and I've just got a bag of oiled krill pellets. I'm going to give that one a shot, and then I've got solid bag, a solid bag, the DNA PB pop-up. I think it's that one. Inside there, it's right there in the corner. I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but yeah, it's in there. I'm going to put this one out like I say, in about half hour. And yeah, see what happens. It's got to be worth a shot on it. Yeah, so like I say, instead of sitting on my hands and waiting for the fish to come to me, I'm going to keep grafting, putting them out there, keep doing little switches. If I do catch on one, then I'll put all 3 rods on that spot. And yeah, switch it up a bit throughout the day. Fantastic. So I will be in touch with you all very soon to let you know how I'm doing. So stay tuned. And let's get some fish on the bank. I'm on in, guys. I'm literally just about to go get the camera. Hold on. Yeah, just about to go get the camera, and I see the middle rod just slow take, reels going, 1 toner. Couldn't believe it. He's down here, look. Let's have a look. He's in here. See if I can get him up a bit. There he is. And he's taken 2, I don't know if you can see it in the corner at the lip, little milky malt, no, little PB wafter, straight in the bottom at Chopperoo. Yeah! Buzz in. Right, I'm going to get him on the mat and let's have a look at him. Yeah! Bit of carp care on his lips because that seems to have a bit of damage. Fair bit of damage on him. Right, let's see if he'll behave for us. Bet he doesn't. So yeah. Oh, it's smoking. There you go. On the PB pop-up. Just have a minute. Yeah, on the PB pop-up with the solid bag approach. And yeah, this has fallen to the grace of my presence. So I'm chuffed to bits with that. I'm not sure what it weighs, but I'm going to give it a little weigh-in now, and we'll see what it weighs. Yeah, chuffed to bits. Perfect start to the session. Right, let's get it weighed. Right guys, sling weighs £3.14. Zeroed it. As you can see, slings on it. It's all been zeroed. Let's get it weighed. Bang on, 23. $23.34. Happy days. Chuffed at this. $23.34. Let's get her back. She's gone. $23. I am chuffed to the bones with that, and yeah, I'm in a right state. Camera's fallen over. Had a nightmare. £23 makes it all worth it. Right. Oh, you want to see it clip on my camera though? It's fallen over and just hit the deck. Get back to you in a minute. Got a bream. Dirty bream. Right, I'm going to reset that rod up. Right guys, welcome back. It is currently, let's have a look, 12 o'clock. I'm just going to have a little chat with you about rig mechanics and the materials that I use to build my rigs. So first of all, combi link gravel. So what I like to do is I like to come to a place and I like to work out what the bottom is. Had it be gravel, clay sand, you know, a mixture, weedy green, silt. If it's a sort of like a gravel sand colour, I generally go with the match the hatch gravel. I think when that lays across the bottom, it'll blend in a little bit more. And then I'll do the same with the lead clip system. I'll all be the same colour, matching the hatch right through. In terms of hooks for building my rigs on this session, I've been using the CARP. I think it's which one is it now? This one, size 4, CARP, and it's a crank barbless hook. That's a serious bit of kit, is that, guys? I've talked about that in previous videos. Definitely the hooks that I prefer to use. There is a lot of conspiracy about the point bending over. Personally, I've never had that problem, and I think that's because I'm rod tip high up, bringing in the rig that way instead of like letting it drag across the bottom. I think it may get a nick on a rock or something underneath, tree stump, something like that, you know, and I think that can bend the points. But me, I've never had that problem, so yeah, that's that one. In terms of hook bait, all DNA this session, guys, like I said to you, I've gone with the Fruitilicious on my left hand rod. I've got the PB's pineapple and I think it's pineapple and banana in a solid bag system, which I caught the 23-pound carp on about an hour ago. And yeah, all hair rigs, little blowback system on them. Just keeping it all simple, really. Simple is key for me. Yeah, occasionally, you know, I've got the silk, DNA silk baits in there. Yeah, bang on that. Can't knock it. That's what I'm using. And just putting them in like little free offerings here and there, you know, just keeping it all pretty simple. I was doing a bit of leading around this morning, and I found up against the island, I found almost like a table, and it's about 5 foot off the island, about a rod and a half length back from the island, and it's like a plateau, like a little table, and it's about 5 foot deep, and I've currently got a rod bang on that. And then if you come back, say another 3 foot from my spot, it starts to drop away from the island down to roughly around 10 foot, and as you come towards my rod tips it comes back up, and that's just basically as simple as that for features in here. I have just found a new spot to my left. There were actually a guy who called Nicky came over, had a chat with me, nice lad from up north. He told me sort of like which vicinity it was in. Did a bit of leading around and found a nice clean spot out there, lovely doink up against the left hand margins, yeah, up against like almost like a red tree. that seems to be a nice little spot there. Not too deep, not too shallow, but just about right, from 6 to 7 foot. Just on like a shelf, same again, but it's a flat shelf before it drops off, and that's the sort of features that I'm looking for. I'm looking for that flat bit of like tabletop sort of situation where I can land a rig on it, and hopefully they'll eat off the plate, if you like. And in case of middle rod, well, that's out about 10 foot off the island, but in line. And I found a wicked spot out there where I caught a carp last session, and obviously this one now, so that's a good spot of mine. I'm happy with that spot. It's done me fish on there, so I'm not going to change that spot at all. In terms of tonight, I've been baiting up the margins with the SLKs throughout the day, and if anything comes along and has a little chomp down in the margins, it's hopefully going to build up a little bit of confidence for them. For the fact that there's no fish getting hooked there, it's just free offerings throughout the day, and at the night time, that's where I'm going to sit a rig down in the left hand side of the margins and hopefully do me a bite. Weather-wise, wind's picked up. It's choppy today, guys. It's made it hard to do a bit of filming actually. So it's literally a case of coming out when the wind calms down, or it's been on and off with the rain. I mean, perfect conditions for carp fishing, absolutely bang on. And yeah, so just every time it stops raining or the wind calms down, I'm running back outside, doing some filming, getting some shots, and yeah, trying to keep this video as interesting as I can really for the conditions that I'm in. My original approach was I was going to set up all 3 rods, inline leads, all solid bags, and yeah, I haven't got around to doing that yet. I've got the middle rod out on the solid bag, which is done with the fish, don't get me wrong, but the left and the right rod I haven't changed over just as yet. They're just on a lead clip system, single bait, a little bag of, tiny little bag of pellets or crushed boilies, whichever I choose, sort of thing. So yeah, it's game on. Quality wise of the baits, I mean, I think they're fantastic. I absolutely think they're fantastic. All the pop-up range, the wafter ranges, they're just quality baits, guys, you know. So you can hear the wind in the background, it's just hacking in. So I'm hoping that as the night comes, we can produce a few more carp on the bank. Would be lovely. So yeah, that was my quick update, a little chat about the tools I use for the rigs. Unfortunately, if you're looking for someone who does the all singing, all dancing rigs, I'm not your man. I generally do stick to the simple hair rigs, guys, and I occasionally put a little blowback system on it, you know. But I can, from my hair rig, I can do the pop-up style with the little shot, the BB shots on the bottom, make it stand up like a Ronnie, and I can do the dead bottom baits where they just lay flat on the bottom. So it's versatile for me, you know. It's a win-win situation with a hair rig. Unfortunately, it's something I've used from as far as south to right up north, and it's done me bites. I'm not going to change it, guys, you know. The only time I'm going to change it is if I definitely know I'm feeding somewhere that's really choddy, you know. And up to press, I brought nothing back on the end of my hook, so I know I'm on clean spots. I'm not gonna throw out a chod or a helicopter rig or anything like that, because I just don't feel I need to fish that way on this pond. So I'm sticking to what I believe I know, and it boosts my confidence, you know what I mean. So yeah, as far as that goes, I'm happy bunny. Right, I'm going to do a few more bits and bats in here, a little clean up, and then I'll drop in later on and we'll have another chat. Right, I'll catch you all soon. Right then, so a couple of hours have passed now, and it's yeah, it's most certainly got quiet. Sort of just thinking about my night approach now, and yeah, once I've figured out where I'm going to place my rigs and the tactics I'm going to use, I suppose it's just a case of settling down for the night, have a bite to eat, and yeah, really just chill out. I mean, the wind's been howling in all day, as you've seen, so it's been a bit difficult for the filming, but nevertheless I'm going to get the night rig sorted, get them on the spots, and let you have a see whereabouts I'm putting them, and then yeah, just fingers crossed, hopefully we get one through the night, and then you'll be seeing me. If not, I'll be seeing you first thing in the morning. Excuse me. So yeah, just thought I'd have a quick update, and right, I'm gonna sort my stuff out and get back to you all soon. Right guys, my night rigs are down, and yeah, I'm set for the night basically, so that's me. I'm gonna get a movie on, get myself chilled out. It's been quiet since I had that bream and CARP this morning. I haven't really seen no shows. I've sort of been sat here just watching the water, trying to see some fizzing, see some sort of sign so that I can put my rigs on that spot, but there's been none, so it's time to just chill out now for me, get my head down a little, and yeah, relax. So if I get one through the night, I'll put the camera on, I'll let you have a look. If I get one in the morning, same again, and if I don't, you'll see me bright and early. So on that bombshell, I'm out of here, and I'll catch you all very soon. All the best.
Well, good morning guys. So, very quiet through the night, not even a knock, not a single beep. Once the wind had calmed down, I think, you know, they'd switched off fully for the night, so I do believe there's not one person on the pond brought one out through the night, so steady night's sleep for me. It is early doors at the minute, and it's been bouncing it down with rain, so I'm kind of hoping that might switch them on a little bit. So I'm going to have a brew, and yeah, I'm going to watch the water for a bit. It is flat calm at the minute, and I'm going to see if I can see any signs, do a bit of watercraft, and if I can, I'm going to put a rig on them. So let's have a look at the water and see what's going on.
Right guys, good morning. Well, it's bang on 12 o'clock and it's time for me to pack up. I had an unsuccessful night, and there's been nothing up to the pack down hour, so quiet. Yeah, so it's time for me to be on my way. Hope you've enjoyed the video, because I've enjoyed making it, and if you have, just smash that like button for us, and if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, that'd be lovely. Hit the bell icon so you don't miss another upload, and yeah, join us on this next outing. I think Craig's out next week, so I'll be looking forward to seeing what he gets up to on here, if he chooses here. And
next video I'll be on, will be the Cromwell Social, so stay tuned for that because that should be a fantastic video. So yeah, right guys, much appreciated. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you all have a good weekend, and catch you on the next one. See you later.